Darrel, looked a tough afternoon.
Very tough afternoon, if I'm honest with you. Knowing the standards we set, really, always seem to be hanging on. I think it was, the fourth away game. I don't like making excuses for my players, but we lacked a bit of juice in our legs. I thought lacked a bit of control, transition. There was a lot wrong with the performance, if I'm honest with you. But I don't want to be too critical of my boys that are putting their bodies on the line in challenging times.
To take the lead as you did in the game, you might have even thought at that point that if you'd have gotten enough about you to hang on there, you might have even walked away. But it was always going to be hard.
Me and my staff are working very, very hard to try and get results in the situation we're in. Do you know what I mean? And we're going to continue to work very, very hard to find ways of how we can win football games. And there'll be no excuses from myself. It is challenging times, it is tough times, but we have to be a lot better. And I think that the week's going to do us good. I think the players need a mental rest and a mental recharge, definitely. One or two needs to get rest the bodies up. And then once we have a bit of a breather, then it's back to work, back on the training ground where there's a hell of a lot of work to do, because us as staff, we have to find ways how we're going to win games.
It must be really hard to do that, though, given the limited resources at the moment in time.
Yes, it is. It ain't going to be easy. I know that. I'm well aware of that. And surely, not surely. I'm sure my supporters understand that as well. But we will. We've got talented staff, like I said, in the week, and we'll have to find a way where you can win games without a recognised centre forward. It's as simple as that, and we have to do that. And you do that by working hard once the lads have got the rest in, and finding a game plan for our next game, which will be Exeter.
The lads are giving everything for you, particularly the lads who are playing in the forward positions. But from a game management point of view, how difficult is that without a centre forward on the pitch?
It is difficult. It is very difficult. I'm under no illusions, and Ben Garrett's done outstanding up there. But we're that desperate. Eden Bailey's been out for 8 weeks, 9 weeks, and he's only been in on a floater, and I've had to chuck him on with 10-15 minutes. Because Dennis was getting a little bit jaded. He's not a centre forward in his own right. Dennis, he's a wide player. But the lads are giving me everything. I'm not going to be too critical. All I know is we've got a lot of work to do to find solutions to the many problems we find ourselves in at the minute.
Eden Bailey was always going to be a tough ask for him as well, and as you just said there as well, he's hardly had any time to train since he's been injured.
He is, and he's a kid and he's a babby, so listen, he'll learn from their experiences. That's where we're at the minute. Like I said, we don't want an excuse culture. I certainly don't, and I don't like giving my players excuses, but I give them that one today. We'll get back to what we need to be doing on the training pitch and working the plan ready for the next game.
Stretched a bit more as well with the red card towards the end, which gives you another headache.
Yeah. I think Tuesday night a few decisions went our way. I think tonight none of them went our way, and it's part and parcel of the game. I think if you'd asked me before Tuesday night if we'd won at least one of these away games, I'd have snapped your hand off. The situation we're in, I'm a realist. We won the first one. Today's a disappointment, but we have to put that disappointment behind us now, have a good week, and look forward to the next game.
How vital is it to have that clear week, like you said, just as much mentally as physically?
It is. Yeah, we have to get that right. We have to get our training right. We have to hopefully get one or two bodies back. It'd be a massive boost as well. But we have to see how we go, and we'll keep working with what we've got. I believe in the squad of players that we've got there, and certainly there's not going to be excuses coming out from my players, that's for sure, because we want to be a lot better than we did today.
Any better news from that treatment room at all?
Not at the minute, no.